Hello everyone, today is Wednesday, April 20th, so this will be posted tomorrow the 21st. A little bit of sunshine today and it's getting warmer, 80 by Sunday. Anyway, so today's going to be taking care of our feet part 2. This is going to be the one where you're going to be getting up and moving. We're going to start off sitting in the chair, rolling the can on our feet again just to stimulate the feet and increase circulation there, but then we are going to be up and moving to address the feet issues. So you'll need a chair, you'll need a canned good, your mat, and then some blocks to raise the floor up to you. Oh, and also and a strap. Sorry, Mamas. And a strap, sorry. Okay, so go ahead, grab your seat in your chair first of all. Start to let the outside world go. Bring your awareness onto yourself and onto your breathing. And my quote today is, if it doesn't bring you peace, profits, or purpose, don't give it your time, energy, or attention. If it doesn't bring you peace, profits, or purpose, don't give it your time, energy, or attention. So the basic gist, if something is making you feel good and you're doing good by doing whatever it is and you're still feeling good, then continue to do it. If something, someone, some situation, some job, something is not making you feel good, if it's depleting your energy, making you feel bad, costing you time, energy, money, emotion, it's not worth it. Let it go. Take a couple more breaths right where you're at. Then blink your eyes to open. Scoot to the edge of your seat. Couple half sun salutes just to wake us up while we're sitting in the chair. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale here. Exhale to rise, reach those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale here. Exhale, rise back up, reaching those arms out and up. Bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Set your intention for today's practice. Blink your eyes to open. Go ahead and grab your canned good, put it under the ball of your right foot, and just like we did the other day, you're just gonna roll it out, just massaging the whole bottom of your foot. All this does is increase the circulation to your feet, which is great for all of us, but if you're suffering from some neuropathy in your feet, whether it be from an illness or side effect from your chemotherapy, this is also great for you too. So we're just rolling it a few times back and forth, heel to toe. And then switch the can over to the left foot, and roll the can again. Heel to toe. And then take that left foot off your can, set the can aside, and now that your feet are woken up, stop those feet out a little bit, and then go ahead and stand on up. You can set your chair aside. Watch it, Lilith. Watch your sweet pie. Just gonna set my chair over here in case you need it for balance. And we are gonna start off in downward facing dog. So go ahead, grab your downward facing dog. Once you get in your dog, bend the knees, walk the dog out. Really do deep knee bends. So you come up on the really tippy tops of those toes. But then the straight leg gets the stretch up the back of the ankle, back of calf into the thigh. Switch the legs. And then go ahead and take your right foot, step it about maybe 1.5 feet forward, maybe 1/3 of the way to your mat. And then drop that back heel down to like a warrior 1 foot. So not quite warrior 2, but not a crescent lunge foot. So like it's at a 45. You can stay here if you'd like. It's getting the stretch up the side, outside side of that left leg. If you want to do a little bit of balance, you can reach your left hand back for that shin or the knee or the thigh. Release the left hand, take it back to down dog, curl onto those back toes, step the right foot back into down dog, and then walk your dog out again. Come back to stillness, same thing, second side. Left foot steps forward about 1/3 of the distance of your mat. Turn that back heel in so the toes are at a 45. You can stay right here if this is enough, or if you want to add the balance, reach the right hand back towards that shin, or the knee, or the thigh, wherever you want to reach. Then inhale that right hand back, curl onto back toes, left foot comes back in the down dog, walk it on out again. And then go ahead and drop on down to your knees. Keep those toes curled under, and you're just gonna walk your hands back. If you can sit on your bum like this, great. If you need to tuck a block or two under your bum, but still keeping the toes turned under, you can tuck a block under there. We're just keeping those toes turned under to get a huge stretch there. Sit nice and tall, take a couple breaths. Make sure while we're sitting here, take your right arm up to a T, cross it in front of your chest, left arm grabs it. Just getting a shoulder stretch too. Hi, sweetie. Then release the arm, shake it out. Left arm out to a T, crossing it in front of your chest. Right arm grabs. Toes are still tucked under there. And then release the bind, shake it on out. Come forward to your hands and knees. Remove the block if you had a block. And then take the tops of the feet down nice and flat. And then walk your hands back again. If you need to sit on the block, again, you can sit on the block, or you can sit on your heels. So now you're just stretching the tops of the feet. If you want to lean back a little bit more, you can lean back a little bit more too. If you want to roll, lift those knees up and roll up a little bit, you can certainly do that too. I don't balance real great here myself. Hi, sweeties. Hi. And then come forward, come onto your hands and knees, shake it out, curl the toes under, then turn them flat, turn under, flat, turn under, flat, and turn under, flat. Shake out your bum bum a little bit. Curl those toes under, lift back up into your downward facing dog. And then you look forward at your hands, and you're gonna step your right foot forward. Stay on those back toes. If you need to grab your blocks, you can grab your blocks. I'm gonna turn and face forward so you guys can see me. So I'm in a low lunge, setting up for warrior 1. So you can stay right here with your hands on your blocks, or you can bring a hand to the knee, both to the knee, or both arms up. So you're trying to drag that back heel, trying to push that back heel down towards the earth. It's not gonna make it because you're in a crescent lunge. Let it go wherever you wanna go. Take a couple breaths. And then inhale, drop those hands down to your blocks or the mat. Drop that back knee down. Those toes are still curled under. And then you're just gonna stay right here, lean deep into that front knee. Again, hands can come to the knee if you'd like, or they can come up into Anjaneyasana. Back toes are still curled under. Plant the hands down. Go ahead and lift that back knee up, your back into your low lunge. Left hand stays planted. You're going to twist and reach that right arm up for dragonfly. Then exhale that hand down. Go ahead and step back to your downward facing dog. Whoop, I stepped on my mat. Walk it out a little bit if you'd like. And then you're going to step your left foot forward between your hands. Keep that back heel up. You're in crescent lunge or low lunge position. Hands can stay on blocks. They can come to a knee, one arm one up, one arm down, or arms can come all the way up. Whatever feels good for you. Exhale those hands back to your blocks or the mat. Drop the back knee down. Toes are still curled under. Lean deep into that front knee. Again, hands can stay down on blocks, knee, or up. And then plant your hands. Curl those back toes, or lift that back knee up. Keep the right hand planted, twist and come into dragonfly. Exhale, drop that hand down. We're coming to the top of our mat, so bring that back foot forward, ending in a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale again, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift up halfway. Reach those arms forward. Pull the belly in. Squeeze the tush. And then exhale, drop those hands down. Inhale here. Exhale to rise on up, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Go ahead and reach those arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and come into chair pose. So feet can be together or they can be hips distance apart. But root all four corners of your feet down into the earth. They're all pressing evenly down. Stay here, stay here. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then inhale, stretch up. Exhale, swing, and go ahead and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale, bow. Inhale here. Exhale to rise on up, reach on up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. So what I want you to do while you're standing here is your feet are planted firmly on the ground. I want you just to lift your big toes up. So the four little toes are going to press on down. The big toes are lifting up. So it's kind of tricky. Sometimes you might need to hold the four toes down, lift the toe up. And then once you get it up, you can stay there. Or if you want to keep your hands on those toes to help hold them down, you certainly can. But strengthen that big toe. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. And then lower that big toe down, rock it a little bit. And then toe heel your feet about hip distance apart. You're going to take your four fingers and you're going to tuck them between your toes on both sides. So this is like those yogi toes you get that you can buy, or you can say if you ever got a pedicure, those little toe separators that they put between your toes so that you don't mess up your toe polish, right? Maybe guys don't know that, but girls, you do. So tuck those fingers there. I always have a hard time getting my fingers in my left toes. They're tighter than my right. So once your fingers are in between your toes, you're just going to hold it there and let those toes separate. This is so good for your feet. Hang out here, you're kind of like in a gorilla pose, folded forward. Toes are spread. You're going to be here for about 30 seconds or so. So just hold those toes apart. If you can't squeeze a finger between the toes, just skip that toe and just keep trying to work on it, periodically, and eventually, hi sweetie, eventually you'll be able to separate them. Hi. 10 more seconds here, guys. And then slowly take the fingers out. Kind of just massage the feet with your toes massage the toes with your hands. And then rise all the way back up, reaching out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bring your feet back together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, step back to your downward facing dog. And I'm going to turn sideways for this dog. Okay, sideways for the dog just to show you. So we're in our dog, and then we're going to rock forward to plank, top of a push-up. So you're still on those toes. When you're on those toes, try to drag those back heels down towards the earth. They're not going to get there, but keep breathing, keep breathing. And then exhale, push back to dog. We're going to do that again. Rock forward to your plank, top of a push-up. You're on your toes, but you're trying to drive those heels down. Pulling the belly in, squeeze the tush. And then exhale, back to dog. We're going to do that one more time. So when you're ready, rock forward to your plank. Hold plank, making everything tight. Heels are trying to drive back and down. And then exhale, come back to your dog. Bend one knee at a time. And then stay still in your dog. Release the right hand. Reach the right hand towards your left shin or foot. And then right hand comes back. Reach the left hand towards the right shin or foot. Inhale, come on back. Take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. You're going to look forward at your hands. Step on that right foot forward. The back foot comes into warrior one foot. So that back foot's on a 45-degree angle. Okay, it's off center. It's not a tightrope. Off center from that front foot. And you can bring your hands to the front knee. You can keep them on blocks, or you can come all the way up into warrior one. Keep those feet planted. Stay here, you're rooting down. And then swing those arms out and down. You're gonna lean forward, but still keep weight pressing evenly into both feet. Don't dump into that front foot. Keep that back foot nice and active. Then inhale, sweep on up. Step that back foot forward, come to tall mountain. Then step the right foot back into warrior one foot. And you're in warrior one on the other side. Hold your warrior one here. Again, both feet press evenly. And then swing those arms slowly. Lean forward, keeping that spine long. Both feet pressing evenly still. Then inhale, swing those arms up. Press off that back foot. Step forward, tall mountain. Reach, reach, reach. Swing those arms out and down. Shake it on out. So go ahead and grab a block now. Put it on the flat setting. We're going to do some balance on a block. So if you want your chair to help with balance, you can certainly grab your chair. Okay? So right foot is going to step onto your block. And I know it sounds crazy, but somehow when you step off the floor onto a block, your foot realizes like, this isn't quite as stable as the floor was. It's not as much space there. And your foot's got to make more adjustments to find its balance. So Put your right foot on that block. Your left foot's gonna come to a kickstand, inner shin, inner knee, or inner thigh. So you're in your tree pose on the block. Your chair is right here. See if you can try and hover the hand off the chair. Maybe you can take it out, maybe you can take it up, maybe to prayer, wherever you want to go. So that bottom standing foot is going to wobble a bit more because you're off the ground. But when you try to balance on the block, it fires up those nerves in your feet to recognize how to find balance. So that when you are on the floor, it should make finding your balance easier. Keep breathing in your tree. And then lower the right hand to the chair. Remove that left foot from your thigh. Step down. Remove the right foot off the block. Walk it on out. Switch the chair to the other side, or you come to the other side, whichever is easier. Now left foot stepping onto the block. Stand all the way on. Right toes can kickstand, shin, knee, or thigh, wherever you want to go. And then see if you can find some balance. The chair is always right there. Because even if you keep your hand on the chair, you're still balancing because that foot is on the block. Or you can take whatever arm variation you'd like. Oh, my allergies are terrible these last couple days. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then release the hand down. Move that right leg from your thigh or shin. Step down, walk it on out. Okay, keeping the chair on that left side. So, excuse me, now what you're actually want to turn sideways so you guys can see better. So chair can be in front of you too. You're gonna have your heel down and your toes on your block, okay? Just like this. You can stay here just like this, kind of in like almost like down dog arms with the foot on the toes on the block, and you're gonna get a huge stretch to that bottom arch of the left foot and the back of the ankle and calf. So stay here if you like. If you wanna go a little deeper, I'm just gonna shove my chair forward. You can go ahead and take a forward fold with that left foot, toes on the block. So whichever variation you want, you go where you want to go. Mind you, it's a deeper stretch to that left calf, back ankle, even getting into the hamstring and the low bone. If you are in a forward fold, slowly bring your hands back to the chair. Step those toes off that block, walk it on out. Curl those left toes under, then flat, and then under and flat. Now we're gonna take the right toes. Right toes go on the block, right heel stays down, oops, on your mat, or you can even do this at your wall too. So you can stay here again if this is enough of a stretch up that back of the leg and bottom of that right foot. If you wanna go deeper, go ahead and fold on down. And take a few breaths here. If you're folded forward, slowly make your hands back to the back of the chair. Remove the right toes from that chair. Curl the top of the foot down, curl the toes under, then flat, and then under and flat. Walk it on out. Okay, set your block aside. And we're just gonna come here. You can have your left hand on the chair. We're just gonna rise up onto our toes and find some balance. The chair can be in front of you if you want, or to the side. Rise up on your toes while your feet are about hip distance apart. If you wanna find balance, you certainly can. And then exhale, drop those heels down, rock it back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Inhale, swing those arms out and out. I'm just gonna shove my chair aside. Exhale, swan dive down. Go ahead and tuck your fingers underneath your toes. And just go ahead and fold. Let everything fall and be heavy. Elbows kind of billow out to the side. And then remove those fingers from the toes. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale, go into chair pose. Sink the hips, arms go high. Breathe, 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 breathe. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, step back to your downward facing dog again. Down dog, down dog. Walk it out, walk it out. And then you're going to take your right knee and step it through to your right wrist. The right foot comes behind the left wrist. You're coming into half pigeon. Left leg stretches back nice and long. So this is what it looks like from the front. I will turn sideways for you so you can see. So you can stay on your hands, or if you want to come down onto your forearms, you certainly can. But while you're in your half pigeon, I want you to keep that front foot really, really flexed. The right foot is hard flexed. You can take that left hand, you can massage the arch of the foot, or you can keep your hand on those toes to make sure those toes stay nice and curled so that foot stays flexed. Then you can also fold on down. So hip stretch, arch stretch to that right foot. Lots going on here. Take a few breaths. If you're on your forearms and holding the foot, come back to your hands. Go ahead and sit on your right thumb, swing that left leg around, shake the legs out, point and flex your feet a couple times. Continue to swing the legs around, come back in a downward facing dog, and then you're stretching the left knee to the left wrist, left foot comes behind the right hand wrist, right leg stretches back long. That left foot is staying hard flexed now this time. I'll turn and face forward so you can see my foot. That left foot is hard flexed. And again, you can keep your hand on those toes, or keep that foot flexed. And then you can come down to that left forearm. You can lower your head and take a few breaths. If you're down on your forearms, come back to your hands. Sit on that left bum, swing that right leg around. Shake the legs out. Go ahead and grab your strap. Right leg goes off to a slight angle. Left foot comes in your right thigh. Place the strap on the ball of that right foot. In fact, actually take a block and put it behind that foot. So that way make sure that foot stays nice and flexed. Hold that strap there. Makes the foot stay flexed. Sit up nice and tall, and you're going to go ahead and fold over that front leg. Knee can be slightly bent or it can be straight on the right, but that foot is hard flexed and the block makes sure it stays that way. Inhale, rise up, straps come into the right hand. The block's gonna wanna turn, so you might have to adjust it a little bit. Left arm comes up, twist over that bent leg, and go ahead and side bend over to the right. Inhale, back up, lower the left arm down, kick the left leg out, remove the strap, shake the legs out, Left leg goes to a slight angle, right foot comes on in. Block goes behind the left foot. Strap goes around the block that is on that left foot to keep that foot nice and flexed. Hold on to your strap, and when you're ready, go ahead and fold over that left leg. Inhale, rise up, twist over that right knee, strap goes in the left hand, swing that right arm up, go ahead and side bend over to the left. Inhale, back up, kick the right leg out, remove the strap, remove the block, set it aside. Cross that left ankle over right knee, hard flex that foot by holding on to the toes, and just massage the bottom arch of that foot with the right hand. Then go ahead and point that left foot, holding the toes down with the right hand, massage the top of the foot. Stretch that left leg out, take the right ankle over left knee, hard flex that right foot, right hand holds those toes, pointing towards the shin, left hand massages the bottom of that left foot, or the right foot. And then go ahead and point those right toes, left hand holds those toes pointed, right hand massages the top of the foot. Getting a toe cramp, sorry. And then undo that left leg, shake it on out, swing your legs around, come lay down on your mat, knees into your chest, arms go out to a T, stretch the legs up towards the sky and just roll the ankles, point and flex the feet, whatever feels good for you. And then bend the knees one at a time into your chest. Lower the feet on down. Arms come down. Stretch the legs long and settle in for your Shavasana. If you can stay in Shavasana a little bit longer, please do so. If you need to get going, start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, deepen the breath. Bend the knees up, go ahead and roll off to one side. Pause there for a couple breaths. And then when you're ready, bring yourselves back to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you all for practicing with me here today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And remember, if it doesn't bring you peace or purpose or profits, please don't give it your time, your energy, or your attention. It's just not worth it. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Love you guys so much. Take care. Bye-bye.